long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we say fuck this peace shit and grab them clappers? How long before we lose our voices shouting Black Lives Matter? How long we gon' keep letting them disrespect our president? How long we gon' keep letting them terrorize our residents? I'm sick of this shit, it's word to Bernie Mac. How long before we police ourselves, take our own streets back? How long for Uncle Tom here and hate on this shit? How long before they take a shot at me for making this shit? How long I gotta wait for justice for Josiah Shaw? How long we gotta fake it till we get taken and whack 'em all? How long we not gonna make these youngins pull their pants up? How long we gon' keep letting them shoot us down with our hands up? How long we gon' keep killing our own and making these streets hot? How long will what I say to you stay with you when the beats stop? How long's your attention span? How long you watch the news? You ain't down to shake shit up with the rebels for the cause? I ain't talking to you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody, in every hood, everywhere, every suburb, rural area, everywhere? It is your boy, Mr. Provoked Thoughts, and we are definitely in the building on a Wednesday. I do want to apologize if I haven't been doing so many lives on so many scheduled nights, but it's my birthday season and stuff be going crazy. I ended up not feeling well on Sunday, hangover situation. You know how it is, man. It is what it is, but I'm trying to enjoy myself. You only turn 46 once, you only turn any age once, but at the end of the day, man, we are here and we good, man. August 6th, man, my 46th birthday. I'll be having me a nice cookout this weekend. Everything gonna be cool. I'm gonna have some fun. I might do a little hint of live streaming for y'all just to show you how ghetto fabulous I can be. Oh my goodness. So we got a lot going on lately, man. The news strand I kind of been holding out because it's been so interesting, my man, and my females and my constituents. We had a lot happen, in regards to finding out things about the shooter in the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, which makes me believe more than anything that it was an elaborate setup. I think that they were more involved with that young man than what they might want to say that they was, and everybody's in CYA mode, and it's been like damn near a month and don't nobody know nothing. So, it's kind of interesting to me on that front, man. We had the Olympics pop off. I don't know whether it's over or not because after the opening ceremony, I was done. It was some of the most disrespectful foolishness that I've ever seen in my life, and I would rather not. I would rather not. Not to mention the fact that they actually had a transgender two transgenders beat the living hell out of two real females in the Olympics. And oh my gosh, that's crazy. Then, if anybody knows who Julio Fulio is, this is a rapper out of Florida that got literally massacred. And they found his killers, and just so happened it was a setup scene with a female. Okay. We got Trump at the National Black Press something today, and he absolutely eviscerates a young lady who came out with the gotcha question. She couldn't even wait, and he let it be known, y'all had me waiting 35 minutes and yada, 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 and you're rude, and why are you asking me terrible questions to start? It was absolutely amazing. Let's see. We also have, the young lady Massey out there in Chicago, who an officer just saw fit to, shoot her over a pot of boiling water which is really interesting. I want to touch on that a bit because it's been in the news a lot. I know it went on a little while before people caught on to it, but it's a very interesting situation because I got my own take on it because I do feel like that some of these things that happen are democratic. What do I want to say? Democratic little things that happen just so they can incite the division of African Americans and police, and further to defund the police agenda. So we'll get into all of that. I've been talking for about 5 minutes, and usually at the 5 minute mark, I bring on my boy. So, brother Noobs, where you at? What's going on? How you doing?
What's up, man? Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you okay. You sound okay.
Okay, let's see. I might not be set up here just correctly then.
How you been, man? You been all right?
Yeah, hanging on. Let's see.
Yeah, the news strand has been absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, and it has. And I don't want to give the bottom line up front, but yeah, we also need to visit Fulton County.
Oh, we absolutely have to.
Uh,
There was a second ex parte meeting that they didn't know nothing about.
Bottom line up front, man. We got to kind of
But
lean into these things.
we talked about that though.
Don't blow my load.
No, we talked about that though.
Who did?
Me and you, we talked about that on this show that it was probably more than one.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean, now it's just dirty, man. Now it's just dirty because now we know things about this judge that before, folks were watching it and just, you could lay a lot of what we have seen off to just, poor decision making and narcissism. But now it's not that anymore.
It's covert ops, baby.
Man, oh man, it is a coordinated, it is the description, the definition of a RICO case.
Absolutely.
And it's done by a judge and the prosecutors in our favorite county, in Fulton County.
In Fulton County, with Fulton County's finest.
And where is Fanny?
Man, M.I. to the is-a.
She don't want to be before no judge that does the real deal. She doesn't want to be before a legitimate judge.
Because I like this judge. I like this judge.
Yep. She will go and hide in Joe's basement. They'll sit down there and play gin rummy or whatever the hell they do before she will come out. She will never volunteer to be in front of a legitimate judge. She would have to be compelled.
Right. It's absolutely insane, man. They found out about all this crap that happened, and there's probably other ex parte meetings. It's just too.
Right?
It's been a couple of years, man.
And I feel vindicated because, at one point in this whole process, we thought, even I thought that, we had put the transcript thing, to rest. But as it turns out, I was correct. The transcript that they got of the first known ex parte meeting, I'm not going to say
absolutely incomplete. It was
absolutely incomplete, and it was made up, and it was garbage, just like I said it was.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that was a transcript that never. You said that at the very beginning.
At the very beginning, because I kept hearing people say it, that, oh, well, the transcript's out there, you can go and check it out online and everything else. And the only thing that I was able to find were like paraphrases from the transcript and people talking about the transcript, but I couldn't find the transcript myself. And so, and now, mind you, people were telling me that this existed even before the judge recused himself and said that he would make it available. And so the folks that thought that transcript was already out there before that, you were misled.
Bamboozled.
Yep,
Absolutely
because at
bamboozled.
that point there was no transcript, and then Judge Granville, he released the quote unquote transcript whenever he recused himself from the case, and now come to find out that that transcript was manufactured. It was not taken down by a court recorder. And remember, I said when we read that one transcript, I was like, man, this does not sound like a transcript from a court reporter. It has too much bias in it, too
Yeah.
much, and yep, that was exactly the case.
I think somebody going to jail.
Oh, yes, I do too. I think it's at minimum. Now, somebody probably will go to jail, but I don't think it'll be the judge. He could be disbarred.
They are absolutely going to grant Young Thug and all those people bond.
Yeah, they've been sitting in the clink for how long
They
now?
absolutely have to. There's no way to take it. It's going to be a mistrial. This is a mistrial.
And I mean, it was the judge, the new judge, that says, "Hey, by the way, I see that there was a second ex parte, and actually, it was a first ex parte meeting because that one, the new one that we found out about, it happened before the
Yeah,
one that Attorney Steele found out about.
yeah. It might be more.
There might be more. There might be more."
This is racketeering at its finest.
Yup. This is using an institution to perform criminal acts. And in this case, it's the judicial system in Fulton County, Georgia.
My goodness, man. Now, I'm just thinking about Fanny and what she's possibly going through because if this case is shit,
Oh my goodness. And you see that motion that she filed?
oh my God, they got denied. Oh
Oh,
God.
well, there was nothing in it. It was like, well, we think that the ex parte meeting was, fair and correct because, that's our opinion of it, the end.
Right.
No case law, no nothing. Oh, and oh my goodness. I thought the place was going to light on fire whenever Steele had to explain for what he said was the fourth time, the meaning of or why he was refusing to give the prosecutor all of his information. They wanted to know everything that he could or might possibly use
It
in
is
his
not.
defense,
It
which
is not. It is not
uh,
prosecutor defense
no,
attorney's
that's not
job.
how that's not how it works, man. The defense gets all the prosecution's information, but that doesn't mean that that the defense has to tell them every tactic or ploy that they might use in the defense of their client. That's insanity.
All of these people seem to be completely out of their league.
Oh my goodness. And the fact that Judge Glanville ruled incorrectly on this on 3 different occasions means that he is either the dumbest judge that has ever sat on a bench, or he is just a corrupt, paid scumbag.
Wow, I believe it's a combination of both. Combination of both, definitely.
And this is another case where they're trying to put somebody in jail, knowing that what they did was dirty and that is probably not going to stick. But how many years, once they get him in jail, how many years is it going to be before it gets sorted out? And this
Right.
is the kind of bullshit
That
that we
people have
talk
to,
about.
that human beings have to deal with.
Yep.
In situations where the system is broken, and you got these lawyers that are all damn it connected, like your Fannie Willis's, your Kim Fox's, and your damn attorneys like
Yep.
your attorneys like fucking Kamala Harris.
Now, just as a reminder, and somebody else can remind me of the specifics, but Fannie Willis and Uglies was somebody on the YSL crew or somebody that was on a crew that didn't like YSL. I can't remember.
It was a guy it was the guy that the whole trial is about.
Oh, the guy that got murdered. That's
Yes,
right. That's
Big
right.
Nut.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I could not
So,
remember what the deal was
yeah,
with that.
and Donald Trump kind of exposed that lightly in a session that he had, a few years back.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. So just to kind of segue pivot just a little bit, man, just a hint. When we're talking about these systems, what about the FBI?
What
And,
about
and,
the
and, the,
FBI,
and, the,
man?
and the damn Secret Service?
Yeah, I mean, they have continued to prove that they are everything nasty I've ever said about them.
So the more that things come out, the more that I believe that this guy was MK Ultra mind controlled and was made to do this.
But
He was made to do it.
do you have any confidence whatsoever that they're ever going to get to the bottom of it?
In this information age, I have no
Yes.
doubt that it will happen.
You think so?
And it's going to be nasty.
You know what I think? I think that unless and I know it'll happen once Trump gets into office, but we're not going to get shit until this acting director is removed.
The crazy thing is, you have to realize this. You know this, noobs. I'm not saying you have to realize a damn thing, but a snake rots from the head down.
Yep.
And a fish rots from the head down. So when you look at what this is, this is from the top.
Yep.
Because
But I mean, the first half of that guy's testimony, the new acting director, the first half of his testimony, I was like, man, maybe there's hope here. Maybe the dude is going to get to the bottom of it. And then he started playing the victim card.
Man, when he said that they was being persecuted, I damn near fucking hit
oh my goodness!
I damn near fucking hit the floor.
Oh my good, yeah. I mean, dude, if I had been in that room, I would have offered him a tissue. Just here you go, man. Here, dry your eyes, buddy. It'll be okay. Get the fuck out of here.
No, we were being persecuted, man. You fucked up in the most major fucking way. The fuck up of all fuck ups.
Oh my goodness. So I mean, to me, those are legitimate questions. Who is the guy that made the decision to let Trump out on the stage, knowing that there was a potential threat even in the atmosphere? That guy needs to be relieved of duty until the investigation is complete. Who is the guy whose responsibility it was to ensure that that building was manned by either Secret Service, DHS, or local law enforcement? Whoever that guy is, he needs to be put on administrative leave until the investigation is complete. And down the line, whoever the radio guy was, I agree with that one too. Go get into this attitude of, oh, fuck it.
So did you see earlier today where they had the footage from the guy that got shot? Have you seen that?
The footage from the guy that got shot?
From one of the guys that got shot. And
I did see that. Yeah, where the dude he's just bopping up and down on the top of that building.
I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you believe it? I'm like, anybody Ray Charles could have seen him.
Yeah. Ray Charles did see him. I think he was like trying to call up the FBI and shit, and all the lines were busy from all the people dialing 911.
Wait a minute. I'm like, holy shit. And then you got the police swarming around. Ain't nobody saying shit. Look, no way. Without the drones, without a person on that water tower, without all of that, I feel like it was an elaborate setup. I feel like
I feel like it was an elaborate setup.
Okay, it was supposed to be elaborate, but it's a bunch of bullshit. Okay, so and I feel like I don't know, but I feel like that they used a female to get this virgin.
Now I don't know. Now I just want to.
look, when you look, listen, I'm gonna
But
be
that's
honest
head
with you.
canon. I just want to put that out there. That's head canon because
Yeah,
we don't have any information on
but this is
that.
speculation. This is a provoked
Right.
thought. Okay, so you got, just like with the Julio Fulio murder. If you heard anything about that in Florida, where they arrested 3 guys and 1 girl. The girl was with the guy that got killed, and she was dropping his location of everywhere he was going. And then at 3 o'clock, all day long, and at 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's I don't know. It's just for me in that news coming up in the hood, knowing about setup chicks and all of this type of stuff.
Well, I mean, we've got congressmen sleeping with Chinese spies.
Nothing's more powerful in this world than and that's the scary part about all of this that's going on.
Not supposed to tell that secret, man.
It's out there. It's out there.
Oh, man.
My man R. Kelly and Jay-Z had a song together called "The Power of the Pussy."
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? I didn't even see you sneak in.
Yeah, so and truth be told, I done seen dudes done the young lady that I'm actually, we've been going back and forth, and I think we might be dating again. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh man,
life's a bitch. Life's a bitch. But
like
she's a beautiful girl, and men's mind get so messed up about women that they'll do whatever, either for the you've seen the stories where a woman was having sex with a guy and then he get her to kill the husband and all, for the insurance money and all that crazy shit. When you get to talking about the beguilings of a woman and what they can pull off, this goes as deep as everything that I've ever talked about since I've had a podcast.
Yeah.
And the power of the Black Widow spider to get feminine wives, to get somebody, they make you spend your money, your time. Hey, come my tire flat. It's the craziest shit. It's the craziest shit. So you got to think about it. I feel like that they took this boy that they knew, because once your phone and all that shit and your computer, and they know what you're doing and they know what you're talking about, like, okay, look at him, he weird, look at this shit. Say he might be one of them, one of them we can manipulate. And then they find out, they get him in the Black Rock scene, all that shit, and then they get to, talking to him. The only reason why he was registered a Republican was to vote for fucking Nikki Haley back in the primaries. That's the only reason why. And I know you agree with that, Noobs. I know you do.
Oh, yeah.
That was the only reason why he was a registered Republican.
Yep.
Well, Donald Trump.
Period. No. I'm talking about Crooks. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing that his last name is Crooks, because there's a bunch of crooks over there.
Well, and it's just another one of those details that just makes it, laughably obvious as to what the hell is going on around us. You know what I mean?
You crooks went and got crooks?
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. Why didn't they just, put him in like a freaking, I don't know, ninja suit or something? He couldn't have been more obvious. He's standing out there in the crowd looking around with a rangefinder. Oh, my God.
He was literally out there pulling his fucking hair out. This guy was having a breakdown. Because he knew he was going to die.
Oh, man.
This was a suicide mission.
No doubt. And see, that's one of the reasons that I mean, I don't know, man. I'll wait on the girlfriend theory until I see some shred of evidence of the girlfriend theory.
They use females against the females in R. Kelly's case.
I don't think it was necessary in this kid's.
You know what? These young people don't think about nothing but coochie and the internet.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, I think what they needed to do, or what they needed to accomplish with this kid, just a couple of good old buddies on the internet.
And they don't
And,
even
and that's all it would have taken.
Oh yeah, back to what you were saying, Derek. You're damn right on that. Cause these young folks, man, they don't give a damn about research and nothing. All they hear on the internet, and they go with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's all they do. And
but be that as it may, this guy literally danced across the roof.
Yep.
Literally,
but if he thought he had a girl waiting on him, then he wouldn't have gone out.
maybe they promised him. Maybe they promised him 100 virgins like they did.
Maybe I don't know. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? It's just a lot of crazy going on. So now you got Kamala Harris in this mix.
Oh Lord,
and she talking more shit than she can. She writing a check.
Wait, who's that?
Kamala Harris is writing a check. Her ass.
Oh, she's some rich chick or something?
Kamala Harris is writing a check. Her ass can't cash. She's literally writing a check that her ass is not going to be able to cash. And, I was literally offended because, for everybody, I watched her little rally.
I did too, bro.
And it was absolutely the most repulsive shit I've ever seen in my life. I was literally pissed. Because
I salute you both for actually watching it because, man, her listening to her cackle is like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah,
but the thing about it is, I think she spoke for like 20 minutes.
That's it.
and she said that her little canned speech is that before she was anything and all of this, she was a lawyer and she had she prosecuted fraudsters and predators and people who do stuff for financial gain. So she know Donald Trump's type. This is her little catchphrase.
Oh yeah, that's all she's gonna talk about.
And truth be told, that's the only thing that she can run on.
Yeah,
and nobody gives a damn. Nobody cares.
And then they faggot checking saying that she black, but reality, the heifer is Indian. So
you bring Megan Thee Stallion's ass out there.
It's twerking and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
I was so offended by that. I didn't know what to think.
If I would have known, I would have gone and taken dollar bills with me, man.
Yeah, everybody.
Yada. What that got to do with the election?
Nothing.
What did that have to do with America?
But that's what I'm saying. They misrepresented the whole thing. They didn't say there was going to be a booty show. They said it was going to be a Kamala Harris rally. So,
strippers available. What the hell?
That's why nobody had dollars.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, they said, minutes into her speech, people started walking out because they came to see Megan Thee Stallion.
That was it, honestly. And then she was twerking and shit. I'm like, man, this ain't the time for all that.
I thought that it was like the prequel to like the new Dogma movie coming out or something.
Oh man.
And you know what? I'm not a fan of Megan Thee Stallion after she justly got Tory Lanez locked up.
I'm so glad you brought him
when her friend shot her. Okay, her fucking friend shot her, and this man sitting in jail for the shit.
And he out here in LA right now in jail. Shit. He in the I forgot which pen he in, but
he'll get out too.
Yeah, and you know what? I have this theory in my mind. I feel like Megan the Stallion and Kamala Harris had a team up together to put Tory Lanez away.
Man, look.
Because Kamala, I'm from California, man, because she ain't shit and we don't like her out here. So we all know how she get down, how she been getting down for years and shit. So she ain't shit anyway.
Get down with sweet Dick Willie Brown. Yeah.
So Trump will get him out too. So yeah.
Brown,
or they overturn that. Because Tory Lanez, man, that man innocent. He ain't shoot Megan at all.
He ain't shoot her, man.
I want to know what this record is that she keeps talking about. She's like, if you compare my record with the record of Donald Trump, she doesn't have no record.
I watched Donald Trump's rally today.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
And I didn't get a chance. And I also watched
the the black
Yeah, that
yeah.
was balling, dude. He ate
He was-
her
You know
alive.
what? It was so awesome to see. You know, it was just so quick. Like I knew he was gonna get her because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, you're wrong for
She done
coming
fucked
at
up.
this man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, and
She fucked up.
Oh,
I can't.
yeah.
I
And
can't.
then she's trying to rush him on because she doesn't
She-
like what he's
she-
saying. He's like,
Look.
I
So,
just want to remind you.
He didn't shit.
so
That's all she wanted to talk about was
People
those
did not
racist.
think
Yep.
it was appropriate for you
Check
to
it
be
out,
here
y'all.
today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals.
Oh, he gonna
from
smoke
Nikki
her
Haley
ass
to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States.
because they
which is not
wasn't.
true.
Does she know who
You
she's
have told
talking
4
to?
congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from.
Yeah,
You
and I
use
agree with
words
that.
like animal and rabbit to describe black district attorneys.
he roasts
You've
everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He roasts.
watched it.
No one's exempt.
I
No
watched
one's
an,
exempt.
I watched
So-
an hour video of him roasting everybody
1 hour of Donald Trump roasting everybody
and
I
roasting
sat
his
there-
own party.
I sat there, I grabbed my popcorn, and I laughed my ass off. I promise you, it was high comedy. It was like, it gets no better than this.
Yeah.
It gets no, because it's all true.
I should have got high, man, watching that. I might watch it again high.
I have a theory. I have a theory
I'm just kidding.
that prior to this meeting with these people, I think President Trump sat down and watched 2.5 hours of Shane Gillis.
But shout out to Hillary for holding her own though, because
You know what? But honestly, this lady in the blue with her little cute behind with the blue suit on, she got murdered. Like
she got
murdered. She rolled.
I mean, and it wasn't an attack. She attacked him first. She didn't ask him a political question first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're running for the country. What are you going to do? You know, and then you could have came with that shit later. But
it could have been so different because what he says to her is absolutely right. She didn't even greet him, and so she totally could have said the same things and come off completely different. You know what I mean?
Right. So let's go. Let's run through it because you must see. You can't miss a second.
People did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabbit to describe black district attorneys.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Obama even claimed himself. I got a video of Barack Obama.
She added the black part.
She added the black part. He does this shit to everybody. No one's exempt
Yeah.
from a roasting from Donald Trump. If you out here fucking up, he gonna tell you, I don't give you black, white. He doesn't. It doesn't matter. That's not racist. That's you just telling people like it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, well, remember, the most important thing to a Democrat is that you don't hurt their feelings.
I mean, shit, man. Obama even said himself he wasn't born in America. So what the fuck is Pepper talking about? I heard that shit earlier today. I'm like, man, girl, what are you talking about? He said it himself.
His birth certificate is complete bullshit, even if he was born here first.
Right. So let's keep it moving because we got to get to the good shit.
You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with the white supremacists at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the black population of this country. I've done so much for the black population of this country. including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, which is one of the greatest programs ever for black workers and black entrepreneurs. Done so much, and and I say this, historically black colleges and universities were out of money, they were stone cold broke, and I saved them, and I gave them long-term financing, and nobody else was doing it. I think it's a very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that, and let me go a step further. I was invited here, and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. And then you said, you can't do it with Zoom. Well, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom, and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late, just so we understand. I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working or something was wrong.
Mr. President, I would love if you can answer the question on your rhetoric and why you believe that black voters should trust you with another 4 years.
I have been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln. That's my answer.
Better than President Johnson, who signed the Voting Rights Act?
And for you to start off a question and answer period, especially when you're 35 minutes late because you couldn't get your equipment to work in such a hostile manner, I think.
Yeah.
Man, President Johnson signed that for a reason so he can get black.
My God. What? He tearing their ass up. You was late. You didn't have your shit together.
Yeah.
And then you come out here and want to attack me.
Shit. And she talking about President Johnson. Man, the reason why he signed that Voting Right Act is to get the black votes, to keep him enslaved to the Democrats, so we can get black people to vote Democrats for a long time.
I promise to God, that's crazy.
Yeah, right there.
He was roasted.
Listen. Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm
What's
good.
going on,
First of all, the Civil Rights Act of 1968 was drafted and tailored for John F. Kennedy.
It was 64.
Okay, Lyndon. Oh, 64. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kennedy. That was drafted by. That was prostrated by Kennedy.
And that was
Lyndon Johnson got the credit for that shit.
And 95% of Republicans agreed to it. So you already know. But Johnson, man, he had a purpose of signing that. So
I mean, he came out ready for her, man. This dude stay ready, so he ain't even got to get ready. It's crazy. Like
we had no wars under Trump.
I aspired to be that good under pressure.
So why would she say, and this is the part that puzzles me, it actually gets me, see, when you know facts and have done research, extensive research,
Yep.
and when they come out here and prostrate bull crap, it makes you quite angry.
Yeah.
First of all, we already know for a fact Barack Hussein Obama, Barry Soetoro, was not born in the United States of A.
Correct.
He was not. He even says it on his he was born in Kenya.
Yep.
He was born in Kenya. It's a reason why he didn't have a birth certificate.
Yeah, and you know what? Obama said it himself. He said, he was saying in a video. I got a video of it too. Like I was born in Kenya. I was never American.
They have literally been installing presidents since Bill Clinton.
It's like they just picking anybody.
Since Bill Clinton, they've literally been cheating and installing presidents.
Yep, and then Hillary talk about I put hot sauce in my purse, please.
Yeah,
that's racist as racist can be.
Yeah,
talking about hot sauce in my purse.
And what is that? Is that like a carrying a cross into the house of a vampire? What's the deal? You're in trouble. You pull out the hot sauce.
Remember years ago, Hillary was in 2008. She was reciting a gospel song called "I Don't Believe He Brought Me This Far to Leave Me." I'm like, what?
Oh yeah.
So
oh my goodness, that was cringe. From front to back.
Hillary, I would have believed her if she said I keep a pistol in my purse. Quicker than that.
Mm-hmm.
Hot sauce, goofball, damn.
Mm-hmm.
But see the thing is just that what gets me is the fact that Kamala Harris is one of her last rallies the other day. She said, "Well, why doesn't he say it to my face?" Well, first of all, why doesn't your party officially nominate you as the nominee first?
Yeah,
They don't
really.
even know if you're going to
Yeah.
make it first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
That's
you
what
gotta-
they're doing.
You got
Donald
to take
Trump
your
just-
ticket just like everybody else, bitch.
You're not even a nominee.
You know,
You're a pawn.
I mean,
She knows she's a pawn.
see what's
She's a
going to happen.
pawn.
I
What's
mean,
going to happen? Look,
hey, listen,
that's not
though.
even it. That's not even the whole.
But listen though, Donald Trump is moving smart, so because he don't even know that's gonna be the really nominee.
I know, right?
That's not even the long
They got
or the fucking short of it.
They got 19 days until they find their nominee.
But hold on. You got 19 days. It's been 18 days since Trump got shot. You saw all the shit that happened in the first fucking week. So you still have an opportunity because we have not seen Joe Biden.
Nope.
We have not.
We have not seen him.
That dude is laying next to freaking Michael Jackson in some kind of a capsule. Is frozen.
Look, damn it. Let me tell you. They are going to install her as the president.
Oh man.
That's the plan.
They are going to install her before the election.
Man, she's another Obama puppet.
And if they do that, she's definitely gonna lose.
Hell yeah.
And you know what's going to happen. And at this point, because I think they know they're going to lose.
Yeah.
And so when they install her, it's gonna be a pardon list that is so long.
Yeah.
For all the heads of departments, for the Biden family, for the Pelosi's, for the Schumers, for all of these folks it's just going to be a waterfall of pardons, and then we're going to have Trump.
Yeah.
But see, but hold on a second. I thought, I mean, and I asked around. I have a family member that's in law enforcement. I mean, that was in that's an attorney.
Scattering.
Now, first of all, don't you actually have to be convicted in order to be pardoned?
Nope. No.
Nah, because think about it. Nixon wasn't.
Mm-mm. Oh, with the Watergate scandal.
Right.
Nixon wasn't.
And not only do you not have to be convicted, but it prevents future prosecutions of those specific crimes that you are pardoned for.
Because it's double jeopardy at its highest.
But they didn't do that with Kels, though. That's the thing.
Well, now, we're looking at a completely different, level of elites here. Kels is not playing on even a game board that could be seen from the ones that these folks are playing on.
Right. He's an entertainer.
Right.
Yeah. That obviously wasn't doing their bidding.
Yeah, we're talking Dr. Evil level mofos. You know what I mean?
So, basically, like I said, Kamala, this was an elaborate setup.
Yeah.
To get Biden out. Look at the timeline in the series of events for yourself. When we get a chance, news, we're going to have to create this timeline.
I ain't buying that one again.
We got to create a timeline for this one. When you talk about, the charges, the court, the gag order, all of the BS and the slandering of his name all through the news for months on months about sex and all of these different things, 34 felonies. Oh, he's a convicted felon. Oh, he raises over $300,000 in a weekend.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got Joe Biden talking shit through the merchant's daughter's what's that authentic campaigns bull crap. Oh, you want to debate? Make my day, pal.
I'm gonna get off.
Make my day. I hear you available on Wednesdays. And then here comes the debate. The long-awaited debate where Joe Biden is going to show us who he is. And he did.
Yeah.
He showed us that he was a mumbling, fumbling mess with cream of wheat for brains.
Oh, let's not get started on the Olympic opening, which was a slap in the face to all of most of us who are Christians and who believes in Christ. That you got these homosexuals, these transgender, and a young kid doing the Last Supper.
Now, I have to preface this entire thing by saying that I have not given a shit about the Olympics for as far back as I can remember.
Man,
and
look,
so if not for the talking heads, I wouldn't even know about it.
I haven't given a damn about the Summer Olympics except for the first Dream Team. Are you fucking kidding me? And I was a kid. Other than that, I don't give a damn.
You know, and so given that piece of information, which we all agree on, all right, now how else are they going to get people to tune into the Olympics? I know. Let's put on a freak show.
A drag queen and
a drag show in front of the kids. You know,
and Kamala was doing.
And I'm literally talking about some shit
that
you would have to go to a bar to see.
And so now they've got the entire world is a set of is a bunch of rubberneckers driving by like one of the worst collisions you've ever seen on the freeway.
Man.
And it caused outrage. And you know what the problem is, and people have been saying it on other podcasts and things like that, is that Christians are too nice.
No, I think they're too triggered.
No, Christians are too nice.
I can see where you're coming from on that, but I think that this was obviously done to trigger Christians, and they got what they wanted.
But they didn't look. You can take it a step further, and you had a man. I don't give a damn. Transgender my ass. He had a 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, no doubt.
And he's boxing a female, and I'm talking about annihilating her.
Yeah, and why? You know, I don't know. I do not, will not support. I don't give a damn if it's Summer Olympics, Winter Olympics, Space Olympics. They can all go screw themselves.
And this is the same thing Kamala did when she was on that RuPaul BS with the gay Lance from in-state.
And you see, I've been telling you all, and I've been saying it on my lives and everything. I'm like, this is not about anything, but it's about power for the LGBTQ community. Never get it twisted.
And even they are just tools in the cog.
And this is what they mean by democracy, if you really think about it.
Because they talking about all of this stuff about who Kamala's going to pick for her vice president.
Yeah,
I know even that it's going to be Buttigieg.
You think so?
I mean, why not get it? Why not get another unqualified person?
Hey, I will go ahead now, and this is a stretch, and so I should get odds, but we'll just play this level across the field. I will bet $1 that it's going to be Hillary Clinton.
Ooh,
president, the first lady president, and the first lady.
I think that's a losing proposition right there.
That is money.
I think that's a losing proposition.
But if I had to bet my dollar somewhere right now, it would be Hillary Clinton. And
Hillary Clinton would be horrible.
It's possible that we could see her as a presidential nominee come the DNC.
Oh man,
look, that's gonna just cause another shit show for the Dems.
Yep, and they're fucking themselves up by just picking anyone, not thinking.
Right, but who do you think will get them more support, Hillary Clinton or Kamala?
Neither.
Nobody. The only person that can pop up in the 11th hour like this, as we are right now, is possibly Michelle Obama.
Okay, you got to tell her on Michelle. You got Michelle.
That's it.
I don't even think
right
that'll
now.
help.
Right now, it's
I think that'll help. I don't even think that'll help.
Nope.
No. I think the best bet that they have of the people that we know of currently, maybe, I don't know, we still haven't seen the aliens yet, but I still think that their best shot is going to be Hillary.
Yeah. And she's going to lose again.
Yeah.
The crazy thing
but
is,
nobody wants to see her again, ever.
Yeah, but nobody wants to see Camel Toe either.
Man, you talking about hot tour?
It's funny how I was just talking to my mother the other day about this Kamala.
Mic is shattering.
You can't hear me?
Your mic is doing some old chop, chop, chop. You know what I'm saying?
Judge Joe Brown just smoked her. I watched that. Woo.
Well, Joe Brown has always smoked Kamala Harris.
Yeah, he been around to not know.
Now what's happening? What's going on here?
Let me work on it a second. Hold on. I think it's Mounty's mic, and so let me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, here. Let me just make this adjustment. Try it now, Mounty.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Oh yeah, that's great because you was chopping.
See, the problem is that one of the biggest problems is and just real talk with Kamala Harris. Listen, when she was running for U.S. Senator, in California, she barely won that. She barely won that. The people in her own state barely voted for her. Okay. Now, they coined her as Indian American.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not one time did she refute that. Not one time did she rebut that. Not one time did she say, no, I'm not Indian, I'm black.
There's a video of her capitalizing on it, declaring herself the first, Asian,
Absolutely.
So here's the bottom line to that. Listen, as a black man of 50 years old, you're not going to play in my face and play identity politics and say, hey, look, I'm Indian, and all of a sudden you want to run for the highest office in the land, and then you
black.
say, well, I'm black.
Yeah.
You're not going to play in my face.
But Mounty, here's the thing, though. We're liars.
You know what? You want to act like you Vivek's cousin one day, and then you want to act like you our cousin the other day. Ain't that
exactly. Right. Yeah, listen, and then when she said, and listen, let me preface this right now. There's no piece of legislation, no piece should be brought before the president to sign into law that just aids a certain demographic. None.
Right.
Okay. But yet, when a reporter asked her, hey, well, it was a baiting question. Well, hey, will you do anything exclusively for black people? And she said no.
Absolutely not.
That was a politically correct answer. I get it.
And then she
they passed all sorts of legislation for anti-Asian hate crime, Native American, LGBTQ. Like, dude, really?
Yeah, she made sure, you know what I'm saying, that she took care of everybody but La Negro.
Yeah.
She let it be known.
She's the female version of Lyndon Johnson.
Well, and the other thing is that, I mean, it just shows what a brainless simp she is. Because had she been prepared for that question, she could have easily talked about programs that do benefit black communities. Mm-hmm. It's not that hard.
It's really not. Is she? That's to show black folks she don't care about black people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Guess what? These motherfuckers, black folks, is dumb as fuck, and they still believe that she black.
Yep.
Come on, man.
I know. How do you got to tell them that woman got told to her face? Denied it.
Like Sway Lee, the rapper, he knew because he weren't with the shit. Hey,
so let me take this quick opportunity, y'all, real quick. Hold on. My boy J Rock in the building.
J Rock, what's good, man?
J-Rock, come on now. Come on, man.
What's going on, Derek? Noobs.
J Rock,
Yellow Bees.
We're in here.
What's
we don't.
on,
there's
bro?
not even a way up at the moment. We've been branching out a lot.
We have. Well, I heard a couple things. Well, one of the things I heard, I saw the roasting of what Judge Joe Brown said about Kamala.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah. I was just talking.
Well, when he said, "Well, she's a witch, a corrupt witch," you know, and then she never really had any talent in order for us to get where she was going. She would raise up her dress by her hemline, and she would go ahead and just pretty much get in where she fit in, and then she would probably even go to casting couch route. I'm like, damn, Judge Joe Brown.
His first words
he ain't leaving no stone unturned.
The first words out of his mouth was, "She a piece of shit."
Yeah.
She was
oh my goodness.
Yeah, because she was messing around with Willie Brown and Montel Williams.
Sweet Dick Willie. Swear to God, it's woo.
A 60-year-old man, a 29-year-old woman, and yeah.
And he
let me do a really quick comparison, just really quickly. It goes to show you, and listen, in the state of our politics, we understand we have identity politics, ethnic politics, things of that nature. They're trying to do a 2008 all over again.
Yep.
Barack Obama. See, the thing is, and this is no disrespect to anybody across our color line, because I love all you. First of all, okay, why wouldn't you nominate not Candace Owens, but Tim Scott or some a darker complected Democrat?
Hey, look, let me tell you why I know her campaign is fucked up. Okay, this is gonna kick your ass, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" She don't even have a campaign slogan.
Yeah, and then tell you this.
Think about it. Think about it. A campaign slogan is the shit,
and she don't got one.
She ain't got a.
She don't got nothing to run on,
and I'm
because she's not the official nominee, and she knows it.
And I'll say this, man: we're straight on the right. We are straight. We got everything that we need.
I'll tell you what I did. Your boy Phil Scott on the Africa Diaspora Network. He pulled down her website. He said, at least when I look at Trump, I see a list of policies and everything he got going on Kamala's page. All I see is donations and give me money.
Right. She actually was out there at her rally asking for people to donate. Donald Trump don't ask nobody for shit.
Nope. Hell no. I be getting mail from Trump too. Shit.
He have his little commercials, and then he said, "If you ain't got the money, I get it. I understand." You know, he had a few little commercials until he got that big check from when he got convicted. Now he don't need shit. He good.
And man, I was on Instagram because I was sharing stuff about Trump in my stories, and one dude talking about, "Oh, so you're gonna vote for somebody that want to give police immunity after Sonia Massey got killed?" I'm like,
it's not immunity from absolute cold-blooded murder. It's immunity from civil suits. These people don't lose their houses and their families don't lose everything because of some shit that popped off. Now, if you murder somebody like this guy actually did, hell yeah, you ain't got no immunity for that shit.
Yeah, right? It's like
because even the police unions is not backing him.
Yeah, that was absolute cold-blooded murder. That woman she wasn't finna do a damn thing to him, man.
Yep. And it's like these people don't get it. They don't take the time. All they hear is, oh my God, Donald Trump is gonna give police officers immunity instead of them taking the time looking for themselves, like Cardi B with her dumb ass.
And and if they keep on, they gonna run this Project 2025 shit into the ground.
Yeah, I think they already have. I think it's run its course.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he said it 87 times that he has nothing to do with it, and he's the left and the MSDNC still when I let it
because
go.
they're a bunch of liars, man.
They are. And that's the thing that really makes it easy to tell, who is just full of shit. Because when something as obvious as that has been taken completely out of the picture and debunked, as they like to say, and they're still repeating the same lie because they haven't got the memo to quit yet, That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this. He was talking about, oh, what about the future of under Trump? Like, nigga, do you not see how good we had it under Trump from 2016 to 2020? And they talking about we're fighting between two evils. I'm like, nigga, come on, bro.
All right.
What Trump has done was evil. And then they're gonna bring up Central Park 5. I'm like, man, that was 35 years ago. He took the ad down. So why are we still talking about that?
I mean, good God. Now, I was about to segue. Welcome, Nisimo. I'm going to welcome you properly once we get back from a slight commercial break.
Yes.
But we have Puppet Gate with a brand new one, so we get to show them love. They just came out with one this morning. Have you seen it, News? No? Yeah.
I did see it earlier today.
I didn't see it, but I'm glad you're going to put it up because I am.
You know, I got to Puppet Gate my people. What do you mean?
Well, I figured I didn't know if Derek was going to be, out hollering and carrying around on, out downtown tonight. I didn't know what he was going to be doing. So
look, I work downtown, so I don't, I don't want to go down there at night. It'd be homeless people laying around in the daytime. So, I need to start just filming when I go. I actually have to go to FedEx like every other day when I'm at work, and it's only like 2 blocks. But it's always a homeless person. Like, it was a homeless guy, had a cup and shit, and he asked me for some money, and I told him hell no when I was on my way to the FedEx because I had like shit with me. So when I got out of there, I checked my wallet. I had like $5. I handed him $5 on the way back.
Well, hey, so next time work it, man. Okay.
But I told him he need to vote for Trump.
Well, no, I mean, you got to just interview him. It's like, hey, here, $5 for an interview, man.
Right. And then there was a guy sleeping. I'm talking, it was raining, and it was raining on him, and he was fucking asleep. And I was like, oh, wow. But anyway, Puppet Gate got a new one, and we got to get into it. So, Puppet Gate, let's go.
Biden. Just a little paperwork, sir, for national security.
Okay, Cringe. I've finished writing Biden's resignation letter. It's time we drop him out of the race. Now, we just need to get his signature on it.
I have an idea. We can sneak into his house when he's napping and make him sign it. But we'll need to watch out for Dr. Jill.
I'll pick you up in an hour, and we'll drive down to Rehoboth Beach.
Perfect. See you soon, 'cause I'll be ready by the door waiting for you.
All right, get in. Let's go to Delaware.
Road trip. I can't believe we're doing this. Do you have the letter?
Right here in my bag.
We should be careful, though. Rehoboth Beach is quiet, but we don't know who might be watching.
Right. We need to keep it low-key, girl. Any idea where Dr. Jill is?
I checked her schedule. She's supposed to be at a charity event this morning. We should be in the clear.
Okay, coast is clear.
Do you have the letter and a pen?
All set. Let's do this. Joe should be in the living room. It's 4 p.m. Reruns of Newhart are on TV.
Yes. Let's move quickly.
I'm with you so far.
Mr. President, we need you to sign this.
What? What am I signing?
Just a little paperwork, sir, for national security. Mission accomplished. Let's get out of here.
Smooth like butter.
Haha! I can't believe we really did it.
That was insane. Now let's make it official.
You ready to tweet it out?
Let's do it.
after school special version.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Puppetgate, y'all.
Wow.
Could have happened like that, but I don't know.
It's probably not too far off.
Yeah, it was a little bit. I think it was like a Barack Obama gets slapped around and shit. Quit. Slapped the shit out of him, made him quit. You know. Niecy Mo, hey.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Oh, man. What's going on back there? You know, real talk. Hey. All right, you want to be a part of the panel, you got to say Trump 2024.
Yeah, finally somebody with some brains in this outfit.
Right.
Say Trump 2024.
And free R. Kelly. Yes.
Yeah, say free R. Kelly.
Yeah.
That's right.
All day long. How you doing today, Ms. Niecy?
I'm doing good.
Oh yeah, Spin the Fire was started.
She was on it today. I sent you guys something, the petition to Derek.
I saw that. I will get to that. Yeah, because the Supreme Court need to go ahead and do what they got to do.
Yes.
Overturn that conviction.
Right.
We all know that was no teenager at the end of the day.
Flip that on its side. Let's get our guy out of jail. Let's get our music back, and let's make America great again.
Hey, so he can. We want him home before Trump get in office, so he can go and write this song up for Trump.
Let's make America step again.
Right. Yeah.
Seriously, what is going on?
He gonna do the opening for Trump, baby. It's gonna be on and popping.
And we need to go ahead and file them lawsuits ASAP.
So getting into some Kale's news, because I do want to cover.
Yeah, and Netflix better get ready too.
I do want to cover. I don't want to cover none of the BS with Tim Savage and none of them. I don't.
We're not giving them no shine.
We give them no time, no shine. You know, unless I just want to roast their ass, but I don't really feel like
we're not gonna we're not gonna go in on this.
I don't really.
They're gonna get dealt with later on, though.
Right. I don't really feel like it right now because we got to stand on business.
Hey, you know what, Derek? Man, we ain't gonna trip about that. They're gonna get dealt with down the line.
Absolutely, we got to stand on business. So
yeah, I'll tell you this much though. You need to go ahead and tell Tim to give Stephen A. Smith his hairline back.
Well, yeah. So, because he received, I'm like, damn, what happened to you? Shit.
Baby, he looked like he done had some hard time.
I gave you 140 hours, like about 140 hours, you ain't gonna have no hair. But we're not gonna talk about them. We're not finna do that shit. Okay. Y'all trying to get me, y'all know I don't like them bastards. So in other news, Mr. R. Kelly has actually filed an appeal with the Supreme Court, not no bullshit appellate. I'm talking about the Supreme Court. You know about the Chicago case.
Yep. Well, that's where it started, because remember it started with the state, and so that person that you just got through mentioning, that name, they were, that the state couldn't do anything because it would have been a double jeopardy. And so they sent it to the Supreme Court. And if everybody remember, Darryl McDavid's attorney mentioned that when they come out of court.
So apparently, there was a law that was put in place in 2003 that they used to for charges and things that happened in the 90s, which is no good. Which is no good. No good. Now this proves to me what is proved to me in the Young Thug case, and what is proved to me in the New York case, and what's been proved to me in the Trump case, and what's just been proven to me how they do black people, white people, and everybody that they want to get. They literally, the prosecution and the judge are wearing the same uniform.
Yeah.
Well, Derek, let me say this here to you, sweetie. I think a lot of people, but the guy that you just mentioned, J-Rock, my husband and I just listened to him. A lot of people did not hear what Kamala Harris was literally saying. You know, she wants to wear the hat of the police now. You know,
Right.
you want to wear that hat now. So you've been wearing this hat for quite some time. You've been advising because this is a person that has been advising these people to do the crap that they've been doing. And now it's time for the people to hold Kamala Harris accountable
Yeah.
because you've been doing this. This is all you're doing. Your hands have touched everybody's paperwork, and I guarantee you, if you didn't just actually touch it, you have advised these people of how to go about doing what they did because you made it clear to the world you are going to go back and make these charges stick on President Trump.
So you know what this proves to me? It's something that I already know. And it's the premise for this channel. Every entity, every crevice, crack in the government is absolutely 100% corrupt. These people are clock punchers that don't give a damn about the American people. The only thing they give a damn about is how much money they can get. How much money they can get. As long as their pockets are lined up, it does not matter. We got a presidential candidate that clearly is not qualified.
Yeah.
Clearly. But you want to gaslight and manipulate the ratchet of the black community to get out and vote for this ratchetness because that's all it's going to be. She's a chameleon.
Oh, Derek, she do have a slogan. What's that slogan that dude said that Megan gave him? Bring your booty to the pole, or shake your booty to the pole.
Shake your ass to the pole.
Right. They're gonna mess around and go to the wrong pole. They're gonna be at the stripper pole today instead of the actual pole they're supposed to be at. I thought we was voting at Club Paradise. No, dummy. You got to go to a school or something.
And I hope that people recognize the just little fact that the little rally that she had with Megan Thee Stallion. First of all, well, you're trying to rally the black vote. It's clearly what you're doing, and the demographic that what you're doing. But this is what you're trying to prostrate forth as young women twerking on stage. This is the best that you can do.
But that's what she think about us as black people. That's how
black people. That's her perception of us. She thinks that all we give a damn about is lust and thoughthood. Because let's just keep it real. And she did that for the nasty Negroes and the nasty females.
Well, they said they had a bus. They had several buses. They went around Fulton County picking up homeless people, bringing them to this rally. The lady said she saw them. She said, I heard about it before, but I witnessed it this time. I saw them. She said, I heard that they was paying the people, but she said, I literally saw the bus going around picking up homeless people, bringing them to the rally.
That shit crazy. That shit is crazy. And
she said, don't get it twisted. Don't think black people is stupid and slow here in Fulton County. It was not the amount of people that you think it was at that rally.
I saw videos saying it looked like it was some people that was actually walking out.
Oh yeah,
they was leaving. They was out of there. They're like, Megan gone, so I'm gone. Hey, look, I like this one on Twitch. Say voting for Kamala after Biden dropped out is like changing your shirt after you shit your pants. You damn right. You damn right about that. And this is Mirage Leonardo. What's going on with you? Feeling? I hope you're having a good night. That was funny as fuck. Yes, it was.
Oh my God.
So that being said, with that being said, do you fault the DNC for not officially nominating her as a nominee?
Hell no.
No.
No, shit. Come on now. They know just like we know.
Shit, I'm black folk need to start realizing how Democrats do this every 4 years. They always using hip hop culture.
So, you know, I was
try to, yeah.
They try to use hip hop culture to get votes.
Yeah, but it's so cringe. It's like when they try to meme.
And then people talking about, oh, Donald Trump couldn't get these type of celebrities. First of all, Trump is not worried about none of that.
Yeah, they come to him.
He's worried about getting this country back on track and make it straight.
Make America great, make America rich, make America promising again, because nobody trusts us.
No.
You look at what just happened in Israel and Iran.
And now they trying to put that on. Did you see that? Y'all see that?
Yeah.
We'll see what.
Trying to make that be Trump part of the assassination of Trump. I'm like, are y'all stupid?
You know what? Our leadership in Israel is in NATO.
Yeah.
And they didn't even go and try to see him. She came here to Indianapolis, and Joe Biden probably couldn't get the hell out of bed. So there was no one there to greet him when he did his speech, and I didn't think that Netanyahu did a bad speech at all.
And he met with Trump, right?
Absolutely.
And
then I saw him when he met with Trump. Baby Trump met him at the front door.
Trump shook his hand like a gangster, brought him in for
like a gangster, baby.
That shoulder bump hug, when that's your homie, what's going on? What's good? Bow, and then y'all was like, wow, yeah, that's how a real man shake your hand, not no old.
And it was so ironic, Derek, that this man, he's coming here to see Biden, but he specifically told them that he wanted to see Mr. Trump. He said, "That's my friend." Everybody looking like, what the hell? What you mean that's your friend?
And you know what? I was watching that RNC last week. That is one of the best RNCs I ever seen in my life.
You know the crap that they're gonna try to do at this convention. It's gonna be crazy.
My goodness.
I'll
tell you what, the Secret Service there's gonna be so many clowns running around that DNC. I mean, we're talking like, the Hezbollah nut jobs and, the Hamas nut jobs and, oh my goodness.
I wanted to go. Because they said it's free. I wanted to go, but then I thought about I need to go and be there for my brother in December.
No, you need to just go ahead and chill. That might get a little violent.
Yeah, you sit down and watch it on the internet with us.
I'll say this: a lot of folks in Chicago said, like, you think you're gonna have a peaceful convention? We'll show y'all.
Oh, they've already said that. They did say that.
Yeah,
I think
there is going to be somebody is going to bring a gun, and somebody is going to shoot that gun. Either inside or outside or whatever, something stupid is going to happen.
It's going to happen at that convention. I'm telling you, it's going to be a shit show.
Well, I'll tell you what. If this convention is anything, is a prelude to what we saw at the Atlanta rally, man, you talking about you need to go ahead and call Barnum and Bailey the Universal Circus. Because I don't think they're going to try to play top this. Be able to beat what's about to go.
They're going to try to play top this, and I promise you this.
Y'all, guess who I saw the first person?
They're going to use all of Kamala's campaign money to do it.
Dude, listen, guess who I saw first, y'all, on the campaign? Jamal Bryant.
And I expect some kind of false flag BS at the Democratic National.
Mm-hmm. To say that the Republican Party did the shit.
Oh yeah, some right-wing extremist.
Did you say Jamal Bryant?
Yes, I did.
The heretic.
Oh hell! Not
the heretic.
It's all connected. I'm telling you.
Jamal Bryant, the heretic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure I got that right. The heretic.
He's leading the camp. He's leading the DNC convention. Yes, he is.
When the word of God said in the last days, there was going to be a great falling away.
Man, Jamal
He's
Bryant,
just one of many.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
He's
right.
one of many. He's one of many.
And you know what? It's crazy to me because I look at all of this that's happening right now, and like it's been so predictable. It's been so predictable all the way up until the assassination attempt. I'm talking about everything that's happened, and I'm talking about going back to Bill Cosby.
Well,
if you really think about it, this is not just an attack on America. This is not just an attack on democracy. This is an attack on the man.
The man. The man. The man.
Man.
Yes.
Man. Think about it. You got men boxing women. You got you talking about women's rights, but then you like, well, what is a woman? What?
but Derek, it's all in one nutshell. It's a spiritual warfare.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. And people can't see it because people are so brainwashed that they don't realize that at the end of the day, the demon and the Antichrist, they don't have to be no man. It don't have to be no man.
But Derek, who was it that influenced the man in the beginning?
Well, you got Eve, but however,
Satan.
Because you got to think about it, in the Garden of Eden, the temptation came from Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. The devil actually tempted Eve.
He spoke to her.
He was a catalyst.
He spoke to her. Now, you got to even roll it back even prior to that. If you want to talk about that, you want to talk about, and me and Nisi done talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to my lady friend about it. The book of Lilith.
Yep.
Lilith came before Eve.
Eve
was cast out of the Garden of Eden because she wanted to be in control, and that wasn't God's plan. God actually, I don't want to say God made a mistake, but he cast her out because it wasn't, she wanted to be on top. She wanted to name the animal. She wanted to do everything. She didn't want to be in her place.
She wanted to usurp the authority of the man.
She was literally created from the same thing that Adam was. Okay, so when you dive even deeper into that, that's why when God created woman, because the thing about it is Lilith wasn't a woman, she was a female. Woman is different. A female is different from a woman.
Well, one thing I can tell you to this: when he created the Garden of Eden, he said, and this is what I tell everybody: he gave total dominion to Adam.
Right.
He gave total dominion to Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Had he been the priest of his priesthood and been ministering to his wife, had he supposed to. We blame Eve for the fall of man.
No,
But had Adam prepared his wife and he gave him total dominion. Had he told her, listen, this is the God of all. This is the commandments that he's given us. She wouldn't have so quickly fallen to the deception of the enemy.
Well, you sure about that?
I believe it. I believe
well, I'm gonna say this here. Adam was right there when he was talking to when the serpent was talking to her. He didn't say anything. He just like now. You can have somebody these weak men that you have now. They in their mind, in their heart, they saying, I want to vote Trump because I know what Trump is saying is right.
But my
But
girl
because
say,
my girls say, or my woman say, or my wives say, that we need to, and so I think that's why we gonna vote. What the hell you mean? Are you the head or the tail?
Yep.
Absolutely.
And then you got bald head Joy Reid trying to tell like, oh, we're gonna be alone on the other side.
So let's go back to the Lilith thing. Now, Lilith was cast out of the Garden of Eden. Okay. Now you got to think about it in the Bible. People didn't die when they was like 90.
No,
they died when they was like 200.
Yeah.
Okay. So think about this. You had Adam and Eve, and then you had Cain and Abel. Okay, that was their begots. Okay, and then you have, of course, Cain slew Abel. Cain got cast out too. What's to say? Because Cain wasn't crap, pretty much. You feel me? And what happens is he might have linked up with Lilith. They might have had some old kids, and that's why you have this. That's why you got this strand of things, and this is just speculation. It's not fact. This is theory. And you don't want to theorize or question, but this.
But you can't. Hold on, Derek. Let me say this here before you go any further with that one. You can't, because remember, that was a great fall.
Right.
So God had to start everything all over.
Right. So but when you look at all of that, just to kind of get back into the topic at hand, we get to talking about, because I've been saying to him about the Julio situation, to news and everything, because of the Mo3 situation.
Right.
Where, and then I kind of said, okay, well, I feel like that the assassin, the one thing that you can use is so powerful against a young, impressionable man is a piece of, what?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, he might have been online, and I agree with News when he said it could have been a group of friends, and that's true. It could have just been a group of friends, felt like it, but I think that nobody can convince a man to do some stupid shit on some mind control via the government or however or whatever. Through, a woman can do it best.
But let me ask y'all this here: do you think it was the shot that hit President Trump was the second shot, which was coming from
I think it was the very first.
So who do we know? How do we know the very first shot was from him?
It was. He was the only one there. I promise you.
As far as I can tell, the first 8 shots were from him.
Yeah, because they got different camera angles, and you can hear 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. But how can you? First of all, what I'm looking at. I'm looking at people waving their hands. I'm looking at people saying, "Man on the roof, man on the roof." You got everybody running around like a chicken with his head cut off. You can't make me believe that our government wasn't in on this attack on this man.
You know what? You can't make me believe it neither. You can't make me believe it either.
How can y'all be listening in on our conversations as we speak right now? No, and want to turn our numbers down, went up and down, play with the numbers as you please, calling in people to actually, I don't know if y'all know that Pastor Wooden. Y'all need to go listen to his testimony. He said Joe Biden and Kamala Harris had the federal government come to his church, and they questioned this man, and they questioned this man till he had to go get an attorney. This
Bishop
was
Woods, right?
Oh, you are bouncing
yes.
all over the place.
Bishop Patrick
And to
Woods.
be specific, it was the IRS.
IRS.
Okay. We got to kind of stay.
No, but I'm going somewhere. But the reason why I was saying that is because they got ways of listening, doing this, that, being everywhere, but where they need to be. And how is it that you couldn't be where you needed to be when it came to the president?
I mean, it's simple mathematics. It's kind of already coming to fruition. When you listen to these Senate and these Congress hearings, and you see a grown ass man get emotional and say he being persecuted, you full of shit. You're full of crap, because your only job, your only job and your only premise is to make sure that you protect your protectee.
And Ted Cruz toe into his ass.
At all times. You protect your protectee. You put your life on the line. There is no way that you're going to give somebody 100 yards, and I believe maybe even less, looking at some of this footage. I'm like, damn, that ain't far worth of shit if I can see his head like that.
And here's the thing with that entire mess. If you are a professional, then this is not a game, because you just do those things that you have been trained to do, and none of that happened.
And they wasn't planning on firing anybody. They did they wasn't planning on firing.
It's all about cutting corners. It's like, I'm like, corners, if anything, corners were cut. If anything, and that's a fireable offense anyway. If you cut corners in the car, you're gonna have recall after recall after recall.
Yeah, and you missed the beginning of the show, Nisi. But yeah, all of these guys that had decision-making responsibilities at that Trump event should be relieved of duty until the investigation is complete.
Let me say this, noobs. What I wanted to say is, I'm not making excuses. I just want everybody to please hear me, and I'm not. It's so serious. The same passion and concern that we have for President Trump is the same passion and concern we had for Robert Sylvester Kelly, and still have, because these are the same criminals that caught this man walking his dog, listening to a person's daughter that was of age, and listening to an attorney that's supposed to be for the NAACP that's saying he had to change the narrative. So instead of y'all using the feds, y'all went to the Homeland Security. These are the same people. Y'all just rotate them in and rotate them out. So we're suggesting at this point, everybody be looked upon. Everybody. Because I promise y'all, all of these people are corrupt. And we've been crying out for help for too long, and nobody has heard us.
And that's very, very true. That ain't no lie.
And we're sick of crying out. We don't want to talk about it. We're ready to be about it.
Yeah, man. And Donald Trump was not quiet about this either, because he understands how public opinion is.
Listen, listen. I'm gonna tell you, and I don't know where everybody is in their spirituality and their faith. But the word of God says, before the Lord shall return, Elijah must come.
He must come.
And he will correct all things. He must come.
He's got to
correct
come.
all things.
And you know, Donald Trump, man, when this whole Me Too BS was starting, man, he was silent.
It's funny that you're saying that, my brother. That same bishop that I just talked about, Wooden, he said Donald Trump has been sent by God.
Yes.
For the people.
And you know what? And people want to talk about what he's done and where he's been and what the heck done happened and this, that, and the other. But what people don't tend to realize, if you read the Bible, God has no prospective person.
No prospective person.
He want the one that's been there and done that. Because he can tell you about what happens when you've been there and done that.
I have heard not one president ask a black pastor or a pastor, period, for my birthday, all I want is prayer.
And it was necessary.
And the reason why he wanted prayer, he didn't even know it, but the prayer was necessary because of what was to come. You can't tell me the man wasn't covered by the blood of Jesus.
Yep. Read Ephesians chapter 6, verses 11. The shots was at 6:11 p.m. Eastern time. Read Ephesians 6, verses 11.
No, when was 6:11? Yeah, it was 6. What? No, it was 7:11.
No, it was 6:11.
No, 6:11.
6:11. Okay, yeah, on 7:13. 6:11 on 7:13. Yep.
Yeah, let me read that passage. I'm gonna find it.
That man was sent, but the people is steady saying that ain't what we want. We want somebody that we can shake our tails to. We want somebody that we can change agendas when we get ready, not the agenda God created us to be.
That ain't what people really want, man. You know, you got a lot of people out here. I think that the majority of people want their gas prices down and their energy bills down and to be able to feed their families.
Yep.
Well, I know on that channel that J-Rock probably was looking at the same time, the African Network, I think he had women that was speaking their mind after that rally that she had. They said, we dare you do this crap in our face and think that that's all we want for our children. That's all we want for our lives.
And truth be told you, if you bring out Beyonce, it's the same thing.
It's going to be the same thing.
It's not going to work. And it's not.
We want to know your policies. We want to know how. What are you going to do that's different from what Joe Biden is doing right now?
I watched that rally. Zero policy. Zero policy. Only thing you can talk about is abortion and all of that shit.
Oh, and if you go to her page now, you will see everything that she got in that. Okay, she know that that's what we've been requesting, policies. So you go on her page now. Only thing she got on there is what Joe Biden has done. So I hope you listening, President Trump. When she debates you, you debate her on everything that she got in there that Joe Biden has done. Because she hadn't done nothing.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we're in an age of Babylon. We're in a time of compromise. We want to do what we want to do. We want to do what feels right. Cause see, I think it's in Isaiah. Since we were talking spiritual, Isaiah 30 basically is telling us to tell us lies. Don't tell us.
Tell us lies. Yeah, itching ears.
Tell us lies. Don't tell us the truth. We want to hear lies. We gravitate to untruths, to falsehoods. This is where we are. And then see, God would told us to say, listen, if this is what you revere, I'll turn you over to a reprobated mind.
Reprobate mind.
Absolutely.
Didn't we just talk about that, Derek, yesterday?
Yep. Yep. You know, it's Sodom and Gomorrah all over again.
Yeah.
Anytime you broadcast this crap over the Olympics, and you take a total affront to God, and they be like, well, we didn't know. It wasn't like it was the Last Supper. That was the Last Supper. You literally
They knew.
You insulted Jesus, and then the power went out in your city.
Everywhere.
In Paris.
And more to come. And that's why Nigeria and all of Africa don't want to have anything to do with the UK anymore.
Now, could you actually imagine? And we're just gonna get into some imagine that, because I told you who I think she's gonna pick. Could you imagine and let me finish before y'all start talking. Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg's administration trying to go over to talk to Putin or talk to Xi or talk to any damn body in any of these countries that y'all call third world countries and try to negotiate anything when they frown upon all of that.
Especially Iran.
You know what?
They frown upon it all. And it's like, okay, I don't want to talk to no woman, and this dude is just an abomination in our eyes. So
and they better tell the truth why the fight is really going on with Israel and
Gaza.
And Gaza. Those people in Gaza they believe in the whole word. They don't believe in part of the word. They don't believe in women being over men.
You talking about Israel or what? God, what?
No, Gaza.
Oh, Gaza? Okay.
Yeah. Gaza does not, they don't have that belief. They don't believe in no homosexuality.
Yeah, you know what? That's what
you got a lot of homosexuals is rooting for Gaza.
Yep.
Well, you may have them rooting for Gaza, but you got a lot of homosexuals rooting for Donald Trump because people are ready for change.
And that's true.
They're like, that's my agenda. I'm not trying to force my agenda on everybody.
Because the thing about it is they're making it about something that it's not. And it's about policies. It's about what can we do. It's not about nobody shaking their behind. It's about what can you do to help us as a country, because we are hurting. American people are suffering.
Yeah.
But they're coming in on the backs of us as Black people. Our struggles, what we have gone through, and using that. If you don't vote for us, you're gonna remain in the place. If y'all heard her when she asked her, "What are your plans?" She said, "We're not going back." What going back to what? What are you talking about?
Well, my thing is, as Black people, they expect for you to stay on code. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the code been broken for me a long time. Staying on code means blindly following some other dumb Negro into oblivion.
I ain't doing that.
That's why in Black communities you got a no snitch rule. That's staying on code. And you let a killer still run the doggone streets to kill again. Stupid.
But see, that code that changed, Derek. Because I can honestly say.
Wait, let me finish. Now you got all of that going on, to the point, and you can peel it all the way back to the Juneteenth foolery and the reason why that all came about, because you had Negroes staying on code to being slaves.
Yep, Kirk Franklin, prime example.
Staying on code to be a slave. Now you turn around and it take not your own people, but it takes somebody else to
tell you
free. Get them out of here.
That's why I had to start following. Oh, sorry, Derek.
Oh, go ahead. What was you saying?
That's why I had to start unfollowing some gospel singers, man. Because you got Yolanda Adams talking real crazy about Kamala and talking about Trump is a convicted and all that shit. But you're supposed to be a gospel singer, but you're in a party That's against the word.
Now, the thing about it is that there's no judgment involved in this. I'm going to let D-Maps in, but we got about 15 minutes, D-Maps, so you're going to have to get yours in and get on out of here because I'm telling you, I'm out of here. I got to go to work. But to be honest with you, I know that's what's up, and I appreciate you for coming. Nice to hear from you. Nice to see you. But when it comes down to it, we have to really, us as Black people as a whole, I would wish that, because if you think about it hard enough, it's Negroes out here that you don't trust.
And I ain't going to trust.
In the streets. So how in the hell is you just going to trust and vote for this rodeo clown? Which is what she is. Because she identifies as Black. Because it's an identification. It's not the truth.
That's what she says. She's Black when it's convenient.
That's what Donald Trump said in the last rally he did. Yep. He was like, look, he was like, she was of Indian descent when it was convenient for her, and then all of a sudden she's Black. He was like, if I was both sides, I would be offended.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. That's
what he said, and I was like, you know what? I would be offended.
And I am offended.
Because at the end of the day, you using your so-called Blackness or whatever, but you're from Jamaican descent. That don't make you no African American when your people own slaves.
True, I could say I'm African American and Mexican.
When your people own slaves, your people, Miss Harris, own slaves. So shut up.
And I'm not proud of it, but my family owned slaves. But that's not something that I'm proud of.
I'm not African.
But I'm not sitting here confused about who I am. The reason why she's confused because she don't know if she's LG, BT, QRS, and all the other alphabets. That's why she can march with them and feel good about marching with them because she go whatever way the wind blows.
Oh my goodness, you done hit her with the right hook, left hook, uppercut, body blow, knockout. Oh, she's down.
I wonder what the heck that freaking rally was. Was that twerk off?
From the rooter to the tutor, don't matter who the huh?
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Hey, and I'm only repeating what my judge said. My judge said she hold her way all the way up to the top, back down to the bottom.
Absolutely.
And so Judge Jones Brown tore her out.
Right. I'm talking about first. So D-Map, talk to me, man. What you got for me?
Not much, man. I'm sorry to try to figure out what the heck was that freaking rally the Democrats were doing. Was that a twerk off or something?
Yada.
I'm like, what the hell is this? And people actually trying to vote for this chick?
I'm waiting for WAP. I'm like, y'all ain't gonna do WAP. Y'all done did everything else.
Oh, God, don't get me started.
Now, do the booty up. A booty up.
Lord.
You talking about AMG. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, God, please. Please. I'm like, what the hell is this? And then Pavo, you sat there and watched the whole thing?
That was actually that was Magic City 2.0.
They're gonna do the twerk today, and then they're gonna have church tomorrow. Hallelujah.
Oh, see.
Oh man.
You know what? And that's gonna make me mad if she go up in somebody's church. Can I get a wetness?
I swear.
I mean, I can't handle it, man. I mean, and Donald Trump in this rally, he was like, she's fake.
And he's real, and he's telling the truth. If nobody know anything else, I can honestly say, my young men, Black, African, white, all of them, the young men, they own their stuff. They are reading, they are comprehending, and they are voting Trump 2024, 2025.
At this particular time in our era in life, and I'm not saying that we don't ever have to have a woman president.
Well, I'm saying we don't.
But I'm just not gonna say it.
I am, and I'm saying it for a purpose.
Stop, ain't seen shit. I'm not saying it. But what I'm saying,
and I ain't gonna let you not say it because you better say it too.
No, look, wait a minute.
Snatch your, they gonna come snatch your balls.
Nixie, I will mute your ass. Now, I'm not saying all of that, but what I'm saying, she left. Did she leave?
Yeah, she did.
Oh damn.
Oh,
She got mad at me. Okay, whatever. But it's all good. She don't know I called the ball. But anyway, I'm not saying that, you know, and someday in the future when my ass is dead, okay, and I'm out of here, then we can have a woman president, but I got to be gone.
I swear, me too.
I can't be here, man.
I can't do it, man. You think it's chaos now? It'd be 10 times worse than woman president.
You look, but when while we got Putin running around, we got Hamas running around. Gaza, Hamas, whoever the heck is, I don't know who doing the dirt, but somebody doing dirt, and it's over there. But you got all of this stuff going around. We don't need somebody who isn't serious. You know, male, female, nothing, but she ain't serious. You get up and you cackle and laugh in Cheese face and see what the hell happens.
Joe Brown said he gonna pimp slap.
You get in Putin's face and get to talking about what being unburdened by what has been. Are you serious? You have nothing. This is not what you need to do. You need to. I don't even know if you should be a lawyer. I don't know, but this ain't it. Your speech was 35 minutes, and you did the same speech that you did at the last two events that anybody even came to. Talking about Donald Trump's type, and then you want to steal from Quavo and the Migos, talking about she walking like she talking, and then talking about if you got something to say to me, say it to my face. What are you doing?
And Donald Trump is laughing and meanwhile Trump is laughing.
Like, Trump is he a presidential nominee or no? Challenge to put his record against her record.
Mm-hmm.
Because she ain't got no record. She need a record. She need to be locked up.
That's what she needs to be held accountable.
Why y'all talking about lock him up and convicted felon and all this and all of that? No, not at all. Not at all. It's all in reverse.
Kamala never did a great job with the border, please.
Kamala had
Kamala, great job. She didn't do nothing.
One stinking job. One job is all she had.
Pretty much.
And Biden still had to go to the border.
And I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, with his old ass, he probably didn't know where the hell he was. He was like, well, shit, is we in Africa?
And a lot of people keep saying she went to the border. She did not go to the border. She went to Mexico.
Trump killed her. He was like, well, she didn't go to the border, the problematic border. He was like, I would love to take my wife to the beautiful place that she went.
That's what she went in Mexico. She went to Mexico.
Mm-hmm. And they was talking about, and he married that guy was like, hey, you ain't been to the border. She was talking about, and I ain't never been to Europe. What the fuck?
Man, look. She couldn't be the president. She'd be done snapped on to everybody. You know, she'd be done showed her true colors immediately.
I looked at something today, and I want to know why is it that everybody that I was looking at, that's politicians, they showed their homes and what have you. Where's her home?
I don't know. Wherever she lay her hat is a home.
So I heard
she doesn't have.
Shit, she was.
So what you say? You heard what?
I heard that Kamala was originally from Canada.
Yeah, they did.
No, she moved. No, she moved. She went to elementary. She moved there at 5, and she went to elementary all the way to high school in Canada.
So her residence was in California when she became whatever the hell she became. You know, after she got done with Willie or whatever.
You talking about Blaze? She's Blasian,
Yeah.
Black Jamaican.
And
but
the
see,
Jamaican
y'all do
thing,
know that just came about.
the Jamaican thing isn't even accurate because one of her parents has citizenship in Jamaica, but they're not actually Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Oh shit! She might be a terrorist.
Because in Jamaica at the time, you know, you didn't even have to have paperwork or whatever. You could just, you know, walk into the country and say, you know, hey, I'm me. I want to be a citizen. And, you know, they make you a citizen or whatever. And so that's what happened to one. I think it was her father, but I'm not 100%
Her father.
sure.
That was her father. Her mother was from India.
Right. And so he's a Jamaican national, but he's not actually Jamaican.
So he's a Fannie Willis daddy. Wherever he lay his head, that's where his home.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that kind of a deal. And I have forgotten, and I'm not even sure that I heard it right to begin with, like what his actual where he came from, where his original country, but it wasn't Jamaica.
It wasn't Jamaica, but he got the Jamaican accent.
Oh yeah, I've been there a long time, good long time, from what I
and but the thing is, you guys remember, she didn't care for her dad.
Oh yeah, they're strange like a motherfucker.
She that's why she never acknowledged that she was black in any way. She said, if y'all remember, she kept saying she's Asian. She was part Asian and Indian.
Right.
That's what she said.
Yep,
she never acknowledged nothing about no black.
Yep, but that earned her a lot more, you know, supposed quote unquote, you know, street credit in California. And so who knows if that was actually true.
Yeah.
That's what I'm still wondering where the Asian come from.
Yeah. Hey, you remember with that BT, that cringe with the lies they was telling with Taraji? Man, I can't believe Taraji with her dumb act, pretty dumb. And Kamala was talking about, oh, I've been out in these streets.
Yeah, I wanted to puke when I heard that.
Yeah. I heard that. Oh my God.
I'm like, look,
I'll be out here in these streets.
We kind of know you've been, but because Willie Brown know that you've been kind of out.
I'm talking about she talking like she got an ounce
But
in her pocket.
did y'all hear her say? Y'all know my mom used to cook. I had to cook greens for everybody.
Oh, no,
Everybody
was
in the bathtub.
And in the bathtub. I said,
wait,
this.
what?
We
Yes.
will never eat at your house.
In
the
she said she cleaned the greens in the bathtub.
Yeah, because you know, while she was in Canada, you know, she would bring all those collard greens in out of the fields in Canada and wash them in the bathtub in Canada.
Ain't nothing like some good old Canadian collard greens, huh, people?
Yeah, baby.
But long as they ain't coming out nobody's nasty bathtub.
Do you have any idea what kind of ass crumbs that's gonna be still around up in that room?
Man, so you put your foot in this, now you put your ass in it too.
Oh, see, no. Nah, man, it's too late. It's too late, man. I gotta go to sleep.
Look here, y'all. I'm gonna quit playing with y'all tonight. On that note, we got to get up out of here.
Before we go, Derek, my sister is in the chat, and she has liked and subscribed. Susu is in here. Susu 96.
What's going on with you?
And she is a diehard Trump. I mean, and she got some stuff that she could probably share whenever she comes back. That
she crazy like you?
Oh no, she's not crazy. Nah, she's sane.
I want to personally welcome you to the channel. We keep it absolutely 100. You know, I'm just a guy who saw the BS and I could not keep quiet. And I have an avenue to do so. And I appreciate you coming because they be hating on us. They really do. And we really need to understand that Donald Trump is the man for the job. He's been the man for the job. We would have been cool right now coming into an election year, living our lives, good credit, money saved, gas prices low. We would have been fine. If they hadn't pulled this crap in 2020, I promise you we would be okay. Our life would be beautiful. We'd be tiptoeing through paradise. But no, they had to cheat because they wanted to have the Olympics with the Last Supper with transgenders and people boxing. And all of this craziness. Meanwhile, we got Brittany Griner that they brought over, they had to go and get. You know, I mean, it's a whole agenda.
They released the whole
Merchant of Death.
Oh Lord, help us, Jesus.
I'm talking about for not even. It's not like you trading LeBron for somebody or something. What are you doing? But
how much money did they get them people?
I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter on this show. But just know that you may be getting with me this weekend at some point because, of course, this weekend coming up is going to be, I'm going to have a birthday party because I'm turning 46 on the 6th, but I'm going to do it early. So I might go live, you know, at the party, whatever, you know, just show you how we kick it, how we get down. I may not.
I wasn't invited to the party.
Are you going to fly into Indy?
You know, I don't have to, baby. You know, I don't have no problem with getting in that Lexus and pulling it on in.
I mean, you're more than welcome. If you get down here, that show me something more than what I ever thought. You know, seriously.
Okay.
Dudes,
all right.
if you can get on one of them tractors,
yeah, man, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Boogie on down this way, man. I got a brisket that I'm throwing on. You know, I got some ribs and everything. I got to take it. Matter of fact, tomorrow I have to take it out the freezer and thaw it out because the next day I got to throw the marinade on it, and then it's got to, you know, cure and all that stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna be a little busy, but I do want people to know that I appreciate everybody. I appreciate Miss Sue that came in here. I appreciate all of my regulars. I appreciate Sir McGill. I ain't seen you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I know at some point our opinions don't match, and trust me, believe me, I do watch both sides. You know, but I'm not succumbing to, from what I know, that individuals are racist. You got to, and I challenge you to go to Donald Trump's website, Sir McGill, and look at Agenda 47. Don't look at Project 25. If you listen to the words that's coming out of man's mouth, you can respect it when he says, I know nothing about this. Got to respect the man. You know what I'm saying? Got to respect it, baby boy. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. V White, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's on the panel. And, you know, just like Joe Biden, we out.
Joe, where are you? That's our next topic.
Ask Scooby-Doo, because we need to get the mystery machine out for Joe.
Derek,
where's Joe?
Hey, Derek, we before we leave, I'd like to give to everyone on the panel. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord shine his face upon you and give you his
Thank
peace.
you, Jesus.
Absolutely. Amen to that.
Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
See, all glory be to him. You feel me?
Yes, Lord.
At the end of the day, when we out here talking crap, when we doing whatever we're doing, he's watching us. Don't even worry about it. He's watching over you. Just like he watched Donald Trump when he tilted his head to the side and said, okay, we're going to get a near miss. I need you to understand something. I control all of this.
God's got the whole world in his hand.
Absolutely. So, on that note, it's 2:05. And as far as the time goes,
Derek, hold on, baby. Make sure you.
We can't do that.
No, please make sure you share that information.
As far
that petition.
Woman, you can put it in the chat, and I can throw that thing up real.
I told you to mute her mic when she's done with her outro. I told you.
Shut up, noob.
Well, I'm ready to go.
I sent it to YouTube, noob. You should have posted it.
What'd you do? Text it to me.
Yes.
Well, how come it's not in a private chat?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll do it next time.
Right. Absolutely, 100%.
Sunday.
Well, no, can you put it on the community wall?
Definitely put it on the community wall. Even Noobs can throw it on the community wall.
Yep, I think I can.
So we'll make that happen for you. And we do need to petition for R. Kelly for the Supreme Court to go ahead and overturn this. It's about time. I need my boy back free. I need Donald Trump to stop getting persecuted. I need our gas prices down. There's a lot of things that we need. But the one thing that I need to do is get the hell up out of here tonight. Okay?
Good night.
I'm working in the morning. I love y'all. And
love you.
Appreciate everybody. I appreciate having a new subscriber. And you can come in and hit the chat too. But we got to go. Noobs, hang around for a minute. Peace. You too, Nisi.
Okay, bye.
How long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we say fuck this piece shit and grab them clappers? How long before we lose our voices shouting Black Lives Matter? How long we gon' keep letting them disrespect our president? How long we gon' keep letting them terrorize our residents? I'm sick of this shit. It's word to Bernie Mac. How long before we police ourselves, take our own streets back? How long for Uncle Tom here and hate on this shit? How long before they take a shot at me for making this shit? How long I gotta wait for justice for Josiah Shaw? How long we gotta fake it till we get taken and whack 'em all? How long we not gonna make these youngers pull their pants up? How long we gonna keep letting them shoot us down with our hands up? How long we gonna keep killing our own and making these streets hot? How long will what I say to you stay with you when the beats stop? How long's your attention span? How long you watch the news? You ain't down to shake shit up with the rebels for the cause? I ain't talking to you.